Hello everybody, I am Shepard and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex.
The reports I'm finding indicate a siege on the catacombs. MJ-12 must be trying to drive Silhouette from there.
God damn. So we've got bombs down here. Right, basically we are in the catacombs at the moment. Where Silhouette are hiding from MJ-12. And we basically have to find them. Now I'm gonna go a little bit of an indirect route and go underground, I think. Or go in on the quiet.
Aim for the head.
God damn it. Alright. That didn't work according to plan. That didn't work according to plan at all.
The reports I'm finding
Okay.
indicate a siege on
Maybe a more direct route would be more efficient actually.
Silhouette from there.
Right. So that's what we're going to do. Sort of playing back on this now. Haven't been, you know, it's been over a year since I've played this, and before that it had been a good probably 7-8 years, and you know, I had kind of forgotten just how good this is, and really what makes it so good. And I think it's something that a lot of people can't quite pick up on, as to what actually makes the game so good and outstanding compared to a lot of other games. I mean, it's got nothing to do with the fact that it's got RPG elements. It's got nothing to do with the fact that you've got augmentation. Those are just bonuses.
You're entering one of the larger tombs. Almost 6 million exhumed bodies were moved to the catacombs as a health measure in the 1700s.
Where was I? Yeah, it's got nothing to do with that. It's not the combat either. It's what it actually is the fact that the world is very much alive in this compared to a lot of other games where, you know, it's a world that's been built, yeah, but it's not sort of feeling as though it's alive. Characters don't interact with each other very well. Whilst in this, they kind of, you know, like, people are interacting with each other, or feels like they are, because, you know, you can tell from, you know, reading emails, things like that.
Close to the bunker where Silhouette has barricaded themselves. The leader's name is Chad. Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map. Some new construction. Maybe they've concealed themselves from Majestic 12.
Yes, they have. You know, like, you read emails that are sent between different characters throughout the game, and it just helps make it feel even more alive than ever before, like, you know, than in a lot of games. I'm gonna close that behind me actually, and it's really, really good.
Make sure they don't follow you.
Of course.
You found the bunker.
Yeah, of course it is. Bunker 1.
How did you find us?
Because I am brilliant.
We can't let them discover our... Who are you?
I came to help.
Majestic 12 took my mother prisoner.
Where?
Bunker 3. Chad has a key, but he says it's too dangerous to try to rescue her.
I'm on my way to see Chad right now. Maybe I can change his mind.
Interesting.
They have backed us into a corner.
Excuse me.
We don't have much time.
Still have a damn cold at the moment. Excuse me. It's annoying. It's one of those that just won't go away. Alright, let's see. Here's Chad.
I'm JC Denton. You might know my brother Paul. I helped him send your group a warning about the crackdown.
Denton. Yes, the satellite transmission saved us from La Prison de Fresnes at least.
Pretty much a skeleton crew you have here. How long can your people hold off MJ-12?
We're not mercenaries. When the troopers moved into the crypts, half of my people retreated without firing a shot. 2 of them took a wrong turn and were taken prisoner.
Where?
In Bunker 3, the tunnels behind the second blast door.
Maybe I can help you out. In exchange for a small favor. I need to find Nicolette Duclair.
Nicolette? What do you want with Nicolette?
I need to contact some friends of her mother's.
Oh yes, Beth. A great woman. Nicolette is very secretive about her mother's friends. She tells us that they are wealthy and support our cause, but they have many enemies and need to be protected. I might be able to help you, but I must be certain of your loyalty.
You have a right to be cautious. Just point me to Bunker 3.
I have the key to the blast door, which is directly across from our hideout, and a map you might find useful. Get my people back and I will put you in touch with Nicolette.
Sure thing. Okay. But as I was saying, yeah, it just makes the world feel so much alive, and it's that, and the fact that there's no one solution to any situation that you're in. There's always more than one way around it, and it really makes the difference to that of other games, because
chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossfire.
yeah, that's very true. There you go. But it's you know, it's just the fact that there's always more than one way around things that makes it different from a lot of first-person shooters, because usually they're just kind of linear. They do branch, but you know, there's never always a second way to complete your goal. It's that really makes the difference here in comparison to other first-person shooters, you know. It's not the... I'll read that in a second. It's not the fact that, you know, it's down to the combat or the fact that you've got augmentations or anything like that. It's not that which makes this stand out. It's the fact that, you know, it's a very alive world.
Another World War II bunker. No sign of MJ-12. Maybe it's vacant.
Huh.
Get out. I was here first.
Sorry, just looking around. Aren't you afraid of the commandos?
They better not come back here. I am not moving again.
Right. You tell them that.
At least I get away with something. Want a medkit? I stole 3. Or what about those poison darts? 600 for a medkit, 200 for the darts. They moved me out to make room for military supplies.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
And that's what really makes this, you know, a very, very, very outstanding game. And when it came to the sequel, they really didn't sort of do that again. It just turned into an action shooter, to be honest with you. It didn't have the same mechanics or same approach or anything like this one. It was a completely different game.
The old catacombs exit is at the end of this passage, but it's been closed off for years due to COVID.
Okay. So yeah, it's, you know, all those little tiny things that make this such a good game, like the fact that you've always got choices, the world feels really, really alive, things like that, makes it really, really good. Right, let's just check this thing. Agent Hella, we've added a login for you to the Catacomb security network. While still incomplete, it's being extended every day. We should have the majority of the tunnels completely wired in the next 3 months. Login Helga, Ragnarok. Again, I'm pleased to know that you and Majestic 12 will be working closely with us to eradicate the Silhouette infestation from Paris. Please update me on a daily basis to your surveillance reports and any additional items or information you may require. Gabbly. Okay. Right, let's uh-huh.
Jock's picking up heat signatures of what look like troops. The entry to a bunker must be nearby.
Damn right it is. Right, we need a key.
This passage goes to the sewers. If you don't mind the sludge, you'll be able to get around the city without a metro pass.
I might just do that. But believe it or not, these catacombs, I know some of you probably already know this, but these catacombs are actually real. It's like Tracer Tong said, these were used to basically get rid of the problem in ancient times where, you know, like disease that would be left because of bodies being on the streets and having nowhere to bury them and things like that. So they actually built these catacombs that were practically built using bodies and basically bones and things like that. And yeah, it's a pretty grim and gruesome kind of thing, but it's very real. There is no doubt about it. You can actually I think you can anyway. I think there's a sort of there's a tourist market for this, and I think you're actually able to go on tours. I've never been to France, so I can't say for sure, but as far as I know, you can get actual tours to go down to these places, and it is something that, you know, I'd love to look into a bit more, and, you know, maybe one day even go and see. I'm sure it's quite a sight. It's quite a good bit of the French history in many shapes and forms. Agent Hella, it's the same thing. But yeah, I mean, it's something that it is interesting without a doubt. And it's not actually something I really knew about until not too long ago. Like, you know, I knew about it from this, but I was kind of thinking that, you know, when I was a kid, I started thinking, nah, maybe, no, that can't be true, nah. But then, you know, they've done a few films. They've done one in particular. It's a pretty low-rated B movie, but about it, and a pretty bad B movie, I must add. And you know, you hear about it, you know, from just general conversation, things like that. And I decided to actually look it up, and yes, it is actually true, but it's not the only place that in the world that has something like this. I mean, there's places like in the United States that are like that as well. I can't remember where. I think Connecticut might be one of them. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I figured that'd be the case. I thought I might be able to run through it, but no, I can't. That's a shame. I thought I might have been able to get through it like normal, but obviously not. Nah, it's alright though. It won't take me long to get back there. Alright, Tracer Town, I already know the whole situation, thank you. But, yeah, I think there's a similar stories in the US, in certain places where, but I'm not sure. I really can't say. It rings a bell. I'm sure I've heard it somewhere, some documentary or something. I'm not sure. But oh bollocks, that's gone way wide. But it does the job. Oh, come on.
Check the area.
God damn it. Fucking realistic difficulty. One shot to the head and they're gone. That's it.
John's picking up
It's
signatures.
pretty harsh.
The MJ-12 bunker must be nearby.
It is pretty damn harsh.
This passage goes to the source.
Oh my god!
Search, you'll be able to find the city without the path.
There we go. That's better. Now, that's sorted. Excuse me. Man, this cold has been driving me nuts. It's one of those horrible colds that just lingers like a bloody bad smell and it won't go away. It's not very pleasant at all. And I don't know, I sort of say it's just because of the weather here in Ireland. We've been getting, we've been getting weather where it's been really warm, but it's also been cold at times as well. We've had some really good days of unusual sunshine, and then you get a day that's not so sunny but still humid and it could be wet, and yeah, it's it's been pretty odd weather in many shapes and forms, and it's the kind of weather that you would get cold in and that, but fuck it, what can you do? Jesus. What? Wrong one, that's why. Aha, that's what was supposed to happen, but instead I actually blew up the whole... I blew up the droid last time too. I'm gonna let this gas clear and I'm gonna come back down here after. I'll just let the... Alright, I don't need healing, that's okay. Alright. Bring out the multi-tool. But I mean, the whole game is based on, supposed real secret organizations. I mean,
Set up a base camp in this
were or are,
This is probably where you'll find
nobody
the
really
most
knows, but there was supposedly such a group called Silhouette, there was supposedly a group called Majestic 12, the Illuminati, which, I'm sure most people have heard of at some stage. Silhouette, all of them have, are supposedly real. There's stories about them, and then you've got like, you've got the stories of other ones which aren't in the game, like there's the Skull and Bones. There's, who George Bush was supposed to be a part of, supposedly. That was another one. A lot of them started off as, sort of secret society in a college or a university or something like that, and that's kind of how they start. And, it's a little bit silly, generally you join the ranks by doing some sort of stupid prank or something on another student or a lecturer or something like that, and that's kind of how a lot of them start. And then yeah, it's hard to say really what way it works, but excuse me, everyone's to their own, I suppose you could say. I don't know if there's any more of them. This is a big bunker. I need to get into that security terminal. That's in here, maybe. Run for your lives! Okay, so we got them out. That's a good start. And now I'm going to run. Hang on. What have we got here? Wow, that's a long swim. Don't know quite where it leads though. I should probably save. There we go. Where on earth does this lead to? Do I have a rebreather on me? So I'm gonna be needing it. Where does this lead to? Huh. Walton Simon says hello. You can say that dude didn't hear any of the commotion. He just walked right by me. Ah, knew that was gonna happen. Which way am I going? Ugh, I don't need to go that way. It doesn't give me any extra skill points or anything. So I'm just going to hop up. The others are grand, they've gone on. I am going to take out some dudes that are going to be causing me trouble. And there is another one around.
Taking losses already.
Two down. So, where's the third one? Okay. I think it's time to take out some security. Time to get into the security terminal. So, password is Hela and Ragnarok. Hela Ragnarok. Ragnarok, isn't it? Hela Ragnarok. There we go. Problem solved. Rifle. I'll have a look at that in a second. Is your man wandering? Doesn't look like it. Hang on, I'm going to get somewhere a bit safer. Let me see. From Aston Greer to Agent Mary Hella. Upon arrival in Paris, you were to interface with Inspector Gabbley of the Metropolitan Police, your operator for the duration of this mission. Ed Gabbley, is that it? In any way possible to eradicate lingering elements of either Silhouette or the Illuminati. Secondary priority is the acquisition of any information concerning the whereabouts of Morgan Everett, Tracer Tong, Alex Jacobson or J.C. Denton. Any such information is to be sent to Walton Simons directly and immediately. We have the reason to believe that Denton may be travelling to Paris in an attempt to ally himself with the surviving Illuminati, a situation that should be prevented with all due prejudice. Aston Greer, Director of Security, FEMA. Okay. We're a wanted man. You kind of gotta wonder, how are they always one step, you know, not too far behind us all the time? Is there a spy? Maybe? Is he coming towards me? Well, he's not anymore anyway, if he was. But, excuse me. Yeah, I have to say, I'm really enjoying playing this again. Like I said, it's been over a year since I've played it, but just playing it again, even though it has only been a year, is, it's really enjoyable. It's been a lot of fun to be playing this again. I seem to play a little bit differently when I'm doing Let's Plays of a game. I think I play a bit more cagey. I kind of experiment a bit more. I think it's just because I want to kind of show as much of the game as possible to you guys. I think that's why I do it. Because I want you guys to start see as much of it as possible. So I tend to, you know, take different routes and things. There we go. Okay, let's go back to your man, which is this way. Are all my guns reloaded? I'm pretty sure they are. Is that one reloaded? Not quite. It's going to be now though. Have it ready. This isn't it either. It's further on back this way, and then through here, all the way back to here. There we go. Now let's go talk to your man. You're most welcome.
Merci, merci. Thank you, sir. They're back.
Thank you, sir.
I freed the hostages.
Wonderful. Where are they?
Both of them made it to the hideout safely. I made sure of it.
Excellent. I cannot believe our good fortune. Now, you wanted to contact Nicolette?
Yes.
You might catch her at Club La Porte de l'Enfer. I tried to tell her it's not safe, but ever since her mother's assassination, she has been careless. She goes out every night as though daring the assassins to show their faces.
A silhouette hangout.
Among other things. But you can't get there at night, the roads are blocked.
What about the tunnels?
The catacombs do not go that far. You might try the sewers though. They can be reached through the rear blast door.
Is it locked?
Unfortunately, MJ-12 closed it before the raid. Maybe you can find a key on one of the soldiers.
I already picked up that key. Thanks again for the help.
Alrighty then. Let's get going. Let's actually check our skills, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, now we're talking. Multi-tools. Don't know really what I want to do. I'm pretty good with it already. Maybe I should go with... Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I use pistol quite a lot. I'm gonna increase my computer as well because it allows me more time and it's quicker for hacking as well.
I owe you my life.
You're most welcome. At least somebody's appreciative of me saving their ass for once. It's not something that happens very often in games, as we have found out. As I've already said earlier in this game too. Alright, is that how we get out of here? No. Oh, the blast door this way, actually, sorry. There's a blast door. Fuck, where is it? This way. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. This stage of the game, you do start really getting a lot of skill point bonuses. It's quiet. Too quiet.
I think these tunnels connect to the sewers. You're going the right way.
Well, thanks for that, Tracer. I quite appreciate it. Yeah, it's now that you start getting skill points, you get some really big ones too, for completing certain objectives and things as well. Okay. Just I don't know if there's anybody down here or not. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's once you reach Paris, you're gonna start finding yourself getting skill points quite a lot, and
These sewers can take you
God damn it.
anywhere in the Champs-Élysées, where you will find the club. I just got an unexpected message from Jaime Reyes. He's at a cafe and wants to see you. says it's urgent. The cafe address is number 19.
Looks like we're gonna see Jaime.
Above, I'm showing MJ-12 troops and the Paris police. Also some bots. The police won't bother you, but stay away from the troopers.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you're gonna start being able to increase your skills quite a bit now. Once you get here, you get both big and small bonuses quite a bit. Now, let's see.
American. UNATCO agent? Agent Herman stopped by. He said we should shoot on sight.
He looks German.
Herman?
No, the spy, Denton. How do they know he's in Paris?
UNATCO got Echelon 4 back up. Trust me, they know where it is.
They say Denton has a head full of secrets.
Well, those secrets won't be very valuable splattered on pavement.
There's a lot of big bots and shit around, isn't there? You got one over there, you got one over there. Fucking dog. And it just killed itself. Very good. Let's see our situation on the other side. And then I think we're gonna leave it there for this part. But that one's locked. Can I whack it open maybe? Okay. Oh. Right, fuck using lockpicks. Kind of grabbed a bit of unwanted attention, haven't I? Okay. I just want to see. Yeah. That's definitely unwanted attention. Alright. I'm going to leave it here for this part. And we will continue on in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.